Yep, that's what's really happening. Hey there, we're Crystal and Eric, and after 13 years in corporate America and 2 full years of van life on the road, we're switching gears. We're leaving our corporate jobs to become full-time entrepreneurs, scaling our photography and videography business, and we're taking it all over the world. So if you like unfiltered travel experiences, authentic storytelling, and behind the scenes of living and working around the globe, like this video and subscribe for more. You like her emo look that we got going on?
Black on black.
Yeah, it was just Halloween.
Ooh, spooky.
So if you didn't hear, we are quitting our corporate jobs to travel the world.
For now.
Or maybe forever.
Yeah, we're not sure yet. So we made this decision probably 8 months ago now and started telling people like 4 months ago.
And you had the idea actually on New Year's Day of this year. I'll pull the text message up again. I love that text message. I'm going to keep it forever.
So in this time that we've been telling people, we have been gathering data on responses. It's been very easy because it's only been one of 2 responses. And the first is,
are you absolutely insane? Like, what are you doing?
Or the other one is, wow, I wish I could do that too.
So we're making this video to address both of those questions, and if you're interested in doing something similar, if you have that idea rattling around in your brain, maybe this can be a little bit of inspiration for you too.
Yeah, we'll invite you on the crazy train.
Yeah, we have a lot of time, so I'd love for you to join us.
I guess we just start here.
You like this?
Oh my god!
Like Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Well, it's in bins mostly. This is not a bin.
If you rewind like way back, even before we started travel vlogging, we had met travel vloggers and we were like, oh my god, wouldn't it be so cool to travel the world? Mm-hmm. And then we were like, well, we're not going to travel the world because we have jobs, so we'll do it our way.
That's right.
But we've been slowly building
to
this. It kind of feels like since we got married.
We've been working around the fringes. We had a whiteboard once upon a time with this 3-month trip to Norway and the Ukraine and all these other places that we were going to work around working remotely. And we did everything that we could in our life to live out our dreams without shaking the fundamental core of who we are, which is centered around having corporate jobs where we met.
They were the biggest part of our world for a long time, and we're gonna get to that a little bit more later about how we came to the decision to leave those. But I think the most pivotal point of when we decided earlier this year we're going to do this came down to reading a book. We came, we saw, we left.
It's a great book, and it could change your life. It changed ours.
It definitely changed ours. We read it and just said there's no going back.
Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting travel memoir. I would recommend reading the whole thing, but especially the first part where this man describes how he and his entire family, high school age children, people with corporate careers as the adults, stopped what they were doing for a gap year and traveled the entire world. And we got to thinking, if he could do that, and they could do that, why not us?
Is there a cutting board in here?
Good catch.
Thank you.
And this cover.
Oh!
Ow! Well, that's one of the last times that's going to happen for a long time.
You needed one more.
Yeah.
So now it's time to get into the nitty gritty, and we're going to address the 2 questions: why and how.
Okay. Okay. Have the why come in over here?
Yeah.
And how come up over here?
So this is a really big step for us. We're not oblivious or missing that fact. Honestly, we're used to giving up a lot in our life. We gave up a lot to do van life for 2 years. We gave up a lot before that to live in certain areas. So we've sacrificed for things that we want in the past, but this is definitely the biggest sacrifice, seeing as we need to leave our jobs. So it does make sense for people to be a little incensed as to why we would do this.
You were hoping that our whole friends and family would be used to it by now, but we get this one's a tough one to swallow. And to Crystal's point, this step is certainly a much bigger one than it is the others. We are giving up financial security. than we had through our corporate jobs. We are upending our lives almost entirely. You know, we have spent the last 2 years in this van, and we're leaving what has become our home.
And on the job side, in addition to the money, we're giving up these careers that we actually spent decades building.
So it's a lot. It's pretty
a lot.
freaky. But if you know us or you follow the channel for a long time, you know that we've always been searching for more and pushing for more. From the very moment that we started this channel, we wanted to travel more with our lives. And then that became putting a rooftop tent on a Subaru. And then it became moving into the van. So we've always wanted to ask more from ourselves and more out of life to see what we can get. And we've been willing to risk a lot in order to see what can possibly be on the other side. So earlier this year, we asked ourselves the same question that we've been asking ourselves, which is, what do we want out of life?
And also, what are we saving all of this money for? What are we waiting for? Like, if we wait until retirement in corporate jobs, what are we going to do? And once we had that answer, we were kind of like, why don't we just do that now? There are so many things that can happen in life that you just aren't prepared for and you can't plan for. Right now, both of us have our health. Our parents and our family have their health. It just seems like a really good time if we were to kind of leave with no strings attached, it would be right now.
The dream would be to stop working and then travel the world as we see fit. And we thought, what would the only thing better than waiting till we're 60 years old to do that would be? To do it right now.
We've decided that life is meant to be enjoyed, and for a while we enjoyed corporate, and for a while we enjoyed van life, and I don't think we ever really enjoyed rooftop tent life.
Good morning. We did survive the night. Hooray. I think not even for a minute.
So we quickly pivoted out of that. But point being is that you are meant to enjoy each of the chapters of your life. And this is just the next one that we're ready to start enjoying.
Stay a while. Now available online. So we've covered why. It's because life is meant to be lived, and we intend to do so. But to talk about now, the how. A much more tricky question,
It is.
I think. And the how is that we, for us, have centered our life on flexibility. We're fairly minimal. You know, everything that we, self-evident here when living in the van. We don't want kids. We don't have any pets as much as we have dog fever. And we don't have a mortgage tying us down and requiring a specific income every month. So we really have built a life that allows us to be quite free at any given time.
In addition to this, quite frankly, 13 years in corporate management and director positions, we've also built a pretty solid safety net, whether that's through retirement accounts or savings. And for us, we've also built a lot of goodwill in the industries that we worked in. And I mention this because we know that not everyone is in the same position, but for us, having that foundation really was such a critical part to even feeling like this is something we could do. I think we tend to be a little bit more risk adverse, even though some of the things we do may suggest otherwise. Yeah. We really have a strong safety net that makes us feel comfortable enough that if everything goes sideways, we're prepared to deal with the consequences of what that means.
So a safety net is good, of course, but it wouldn't be worth it to us at all if we didn't have such a deep passion for what it is that we want to do, which is to travel.
And the truth is that we do have a passion for this, and we know it because we are scared to do this. Some people will say, like, how aren't you afraid? And like, yeah, no, we're absolutely terrified. What we're doing is insane. But we've had a lot of long talks on the road in the van about things that scare you and fear specifically. And we've come up with a little bit of a like guiding star with fear. So we think that people will do things that scare them when they find something of value on the other side. And that's kind of exactly where we are. Like, if you're afraid of flying and you don't want to see the world, like, there's no reason for you to get on a plane and face that fear. For us, yeah, we're afraid of totally upending our life and doing something new and different.
But we're not going to go skydiving.
Right. Like,
it doesn't have that same value on the other side of the fear. And
yes.
That's what the ultimate kind of decision point is that if there is something you want bad enough, you will overcome it.
Exactly. And that's precisely where we are with this decision right now, is that no matter where it is we end up, we feel like it's going to be valuable to us and it's going to be worth it in the end.
So no matter what, if we end up right back in the van, right back in remote corporate jobs when we get back, looking back, having these memories, knowing that we went for it and we lived the life that we wanted to live deeply and truly, that's going to be worth it to me. I've made peace with that. We've made our peace, knowing that whatever life looks like after this, we're accepting that and we're embracing that. And it is everything.
And I think that opens us up to things that we don't even know what could happen to. So we could end up doing exactly what we want. We could end up where we were, or we could end up on a path that we don't even know exists, which is kind of cool if you think about it.
There's this quick little note about the stepping stone theory, that you don't know what the potential paths are ahead of you until you jump onto that first stone. You can't see the other ones past that, but you have to take that first leap in order to find out what awaits you down the line.
So take that leap with us, because we're going.
So absolutely come along with us.
Sorry, that squirrel.
Yeah, on the trash.
He's acting wild.
So please come along with us. We'd love to have you along for the ride. Let us know where you are at with your journey, with your job and your travel. We'd love to hear from you. And like this video and subscribe for more, because in a few days we will be in Korea.
We're going.
See ya.
Bye. Where are we going to put these pillows?
I don't know. Major nostalgia.
Not since we moved in. It hasn't looked like this since we moved in.
No, not even close. You know, it's like, oh my God, I lived here. And now it's so empty. It's crazy because it took us so long to move in here. Like, we filmed the daily vlogs back then, and we were pulling our hair out every single day for like a full week. And we just emptied it in one day.
It's crazy to think. Wow.
How quickly you can undo something
I know.
that you spent your whole life building.
Goodbye, home.
We'll bring it with us.
Yeah.
In here, yeah?
Exactly. Ready?
I'm ready.